Like many of you, I am a procrastinator too. Every time I put off decisions. I never wake up on time and hit the snooze button again and again and again. I skip the gym or I do not complete my tasks just because I don't feel like doing it. I always had an explanation for my continued procrastinations. When you procrastinate, you might feel better on short term, but you will suffer after a long time. Hey guys, welcome back to my Book to Me channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I used to procrastinate, but how I overcame it with the use of a book called Do It Today. So let's jump into today's video. When it was lockdown in India, we all were stuck at home. Many of us did so many productive things in those days, but I was not one of them. That is the truth. I used to watch Netflix for hours, watching TV, scrolling down the Instagram posters and laughing on memes. One day I was scrolling to the YouTube homepage and I was randomly watching some videos that I find that this will be some interesting to watch. I saw an ad for Kindle books. I opened the link and by scrolling through the titles, I reached at this book, Do It Today by Darius Fox. I purchased it and started reading it. This book helped me so much in building up my perfect routine and it made me more productive than I was before. We all are tired of putting off our dreams tomorrow, but sadly, that tomorrow never comes. There is a famous quote by Charles Dickens, "Never do tomorrow what you can do today." Procrastination is the thief of the time. The author of this book, Darius Fox, has handpicked 30 of his best articles and put them together in this book. These 30 articles help you to improve your productivity, overcome the procrastination and achieve all the things that you have always wanted to achieve, but you just procrastinate all the efforts that you have to do to achieve that thing. The funny thing about procrastination is everybody knows that this is not good for them, it's harmful for them, but still no one cares and they just keep doing procrastinate. No one enjoys doing that, me neither, but still procrastination was the story of my life. In the beginning of every semester, I will do nothing, I will just relax, going out with friends and big time, and at the end of the semester, this will happen. I would freak out. There comes a moment between the start and end of a task. Darius calls it the slope of procrastinations. You start working on a task. You are excited, you are focused, but then it always starts with just one thing. Then you think I might as well watch one episode of Breaking Bad, then a video on YouTube, and then another one, and then a little bit of Instagram browsing, and so forth. It always ends with a bang. This is the last time I'm wasting my time. This is the common trap ambitious people fall in. When you try to be perfect, you're more likely to procrastinate. Perfectionism is destroying your productivity. Remember that. When I first decided to start this channel, I wanted everything to be perfect. I wanted my first video to be so great. And that is how perfectionism destroyed my productivity. I kept telling myself that my mic is not good, even my background isn't great, and I would look little nervous on camera. So this is now how I will make my video perfect. I used perfectionism as an excuse to delay my work. The question is, how can you beat? Whenever I start working on something, I will do that for some time and then I will leave it. And I will tell myself that I'm tired. Or it can wait until tomorrow. Who cares if I put something off for just one day? Well, you should care, because you are the only one who will design your life. You are the only one who are responsible for your future. Too often we use productivity tips, some apps and tools like a magical answer to everything. But that also means that we are allowing external things to blame for our lack of productivity. I will tell you one point that Darius has written in his book, and I find that very interesting, and that is disconnecting from the internet can improve our productivity. Life in 21st century is pretty good. You are always connected to the internet, inside your home and outside of it. You are never disconnected from the internet. Your smartphone, you have the whole world in your fingertips. Sounds good, right? No. Most people don't use technology but are rather used by the technology. Apps, games, videos, articles, commercials, TV shows are all designed to keep your attention in it. They don't let you go away from them. They just want you to keep watching them. So without knowing, you waste countless of hours in a single week on your phone, on social media. Your attention is in every direction except in the right direction. Why do you think Netflix starts its next episode automatically in 3 seconds? Because when that happens, you tell yourself, screw it, let's watch another episode. Same goes with YouTube. Why do you think YouTube suggestions are so great? There is always a next video. I suggest you to do an experiment on yourself. Okay, try to detox Instagram for 1 month. You will get the result. You will find yourself more engaged with your work, and that work will be done with perfection. In this video, I told you about only one way that Darius suggested in his book, but if you want to read his book, you can buy it, and if you just don't want to buy it, you can always read his articles online. And this is the time I will say to you goodbye, and we'll meet on our next episode. Have a nice productive day, and do not procrastinate in pressing that red button that says subscribe. Thank you.